beautiful Aries, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for March 2023. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aries, this is your monthly reading for March. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. But just to let you know, March is a pretty big month to do things. We have 2 major alignments, planetary-wise. One on the 7th of March, Saturn changes signs. Now this really is a big deal. It is a serious planet that gives us all a very stern talking to. It is a planet of hard lessons, tough love, hard work and growth. And the last time it changed signs was in March 2020. And we all know what happened there, right? But this time it is an easier energy to deal with because last time it moved into the sign of Aquarius in 2020. And that is all about society and its structures. So we definitely saw lots of rules and regulations for society back then. But this time it actually moves into Pisces. So that means Pisces is a transcendental sign, which is basically connected to your goals, your dreams, and the emotions, all the things that you love. And it actually forces us all to outgrow escapist tendencies so that we can be very disciplined in the manner of accomplishment. So whatever it is you want to accomplish, whatever it is you want to achieve, this energy will help you get stuff done. So you're going to be in a very productive energy this month. Also, we have Pluto changing signs, and that is a huge transformational planet. It is literally like a volcano. It deconstructs everything in its wake, and basically it reveals all the things that have been not working in your life in order to make it work, okay? In order to make the changes that are necessary for you to move forward. So it is actually a very positive, but it can be a very abrupt energy as well. Now, in terms of the collective, Pluto moving signs actually means that anything that's been hidden from the collective, whether it's governmental documents, events, all of that will be revealed in a very shocking manner. So expect lots of exposés, expect global leaked documents and, messages, whether they're like emails, text messages, all of those things will come to light in March because, of course, everything that is secret, that is under the surface, is coming to be revealed to us all, okay? Now, this could be things that have happened decades ago. It doesn't have to be something that happened last year or so look out for that. That energy will be present right up until 2024. So it's going to be a very interesting but potentially bumpy ride in those respects, okay? Now, for you in particular, my beautiful Aries, I want to say a happy birthday. For all of you who've had a birthday so far, in March, of course, when you've come to this reading, and for all of those who have one to come as we move into April. So this could potentially be your birthday month, March. Your 6th house is influencing you at this time, and that's all about your daily routines. So at the beginning of the month, you're going to be busy getting stuff done, being very productive, looking at your work schedules. If you're in a career, you may be looking at your health schedules. If you are, across the board, you should be looking at your health schedules. But if you're retired, you may be looking at how you spend your time, how you enjoy your time, and how to, basically go through time management and stress management as well. So this is a very beneficial time. It may make you feel like you are trying to restructure any repetitive habits or routines that you find yourself in so you can bring a little bit more spontaneity into your life as well. Now, also we have your 1st house Okay, of course, at the end of the month there, because we're shifting into your birthday month, your first house of the self is activated. So you'll be looking at your image. Perhaps some of you will feel compelled to revamp your wardrobe, or, change the color of your hair, or do something different in your usual beauty routines. It's not all about aesthetics, though. This is a period where you look at your identity, how you feel, whether you're on your true life's purpose, and you're going to really find a way to express yourself through either your working environment, if you are in a career, or through your clothes, or just express yourself in general. It could be even a very creative manner this month too. Now, your first card, of course, this is your protagonist energy there, and that is the Temperance card. This is all about finding balance in your life. Some of you may have felt a little bit scattered and unmotivated. You may have felt a little bit low energy. Some of you may have even had to make some decisions, major decisions in your life that you felt a little bit overloaded and you didn't know which direction to head in. This all changes. You become very clear on what you want, very disciplined, and very comfortable with making those decisions and trusting that you are on the right path. As I can see here, you are on the right path. You may have felt that you've been very busy. I get this energy of you've had so much going on that you just felt like you had no time for yourself. There's not enough time in a day to get everything that you need done, okay? But that sixth house is actually going to get you feeling a little bit more organized and find that balance that you need, that harmony. So also with the Temperance card, some of you may be, having to be very patient on something that you are wanting in your world. And I feel like you're re-examining priorities of how to get there, whether you still want those things. And I feel like you are really looking at your purpose, your life's meaning and purpose, because this is about you having all the ingredients to make your life exciting or fulfilling, and you actually blending those energies to accomplish whatever it is you set out to do, because this is a card of blending. Okay, using all the resources that you have to make something special. Because there's a tree there in that that card there. Some of you be looking at your wealth, so building your wealth steadily, keeping balance financially, not spending more than you have, letting money flow in and out. Of course, you have to pay bills and things like that. So I feel like some of you are really, trying to keep that tight rein on finances. With the Empress there at the end of the month, this indicates abundance headed your way. Some of you may even get a promotion or a raise in your career in some way. The Nine of Pentacles is your final card. That's really positive. It means you're in a flow of independence. You are building a life of luxury. If you're retired, you're actually enjoying that money, enjoying that lifestyle, and getting out into nature and just feeling at one with your circumstances and connecting to source or any religion that you celebrate. You're really connecting to your beliefs. You're deepening your beliefs at this time. With the Seven of Cups, this indicates a lot of choice, okay? But some of you may feel a little bit scattered because this is a card of, having lots of options and not knowing which one to really focus on. So I feel you're going to be making a very balanced view of what you decide in the end, but visualize yourself in each circumstance so that you can really imagine what it would be to have each thing that you want. And the one that really speaks to your heart, you will find that you get a wish. The Nine of Cups is like a wish being delivered. Also, these two cards together are so potent. It's such an important selection of cards for you this month, because this is like anything that you can visualize, anything that you can imagine, anything that you can fantasize about, whether you call it a fantasy or a visualization or an intention. All those visions will become a reality. The Nine of Cups indicates satisfied that wishes are coming true. Okay, so you will be fulfilled. Whatever it is you are hoping for, whatever it is you're praying for, whether it is, better finances, or just to be able to pay the bills this month, or, I see you actually attracting more money. So if you are actually struggling with finances there a little bit, there's definitely more money to come, and I definitely see you being able to save a little bit more as well as enjoy a little bit more for you. For those of you who have to make a decision on a project, I really feel that you are going to make the right decision, and some of you may be thinking about going freelance or doing something creative this month, because I see that you're very talented and very gifted, but sometimes you doubt your skills, and I feel some of you have such talents that perhaps have lain hidden for a while, that you may tap into that this month and find that actually it will become a business. It may inadvertently suddenly start making money for you, and then suddenly you're an entrepreneur, okay? Seven of Cups also indicates look at your options. Find the one that makes you feel peaceful, the one that makes you feel that's right for me, I'm on the right path. Of course, sometimes, if we're doing something out of our comfort zone, that's also very healthy. It may feel exhilarating and anxious at the same time, but you will know that you're on the right path when things just start to slot into place for you easily. 9 of Cups, wishes being fulfilled here. So I would write a list of things that you want to accomplish this month because you're in a high vibe to manifest, okay? So if you've been feeling that you have unfulfilled potential in some area, you're definitely restructuring your world in order to capitalize on that potential there too. Now, we do have the shadow self. It's in the resistance position. If you're going to get the devil card there, you want it in this position because it means something that may have been holding you back or something that perhaps has not been going in your favor is being changed this month. You're liberating yourself out of feeling stuck. Okay, so it's actually a very powerful position. You're going to get a lot more energy. So if you've been feeling unmotivated or you felt, just a lack of drive on something or even a lack of energy, some of you may have had to take a real step back to balance your energy. If you've been doing too much, you're burning yourself out there. I feel like you're recharging your batteries and you're ready to start making things happen at the end of the month. Also, we cannot change things in our life unless we get the devil card, because the devil card is not an evil card. It is actually a card that highlights some area of our life where we have felt helpless to change the circumstances. So for example, this month, you'll be definitely looking at exercise routines, diets, sleeping patterns, things like that. If there's something that you're always tempted to eat that's negative for you, makes you feel bloated, you may actually, I see you actually cutting it out. You may be tempted, but I feel you'll stick to it and you will cut it out, and it will just make you feel better and give you more energy in the long run, okay? So I definitely see you looking at those things that have been toxic in your life and really restructuring and getting rid of it. Now, some of you, if you've been working in a toxic environment and you're in a career environment, you may be actually looking for other opportunities elsewhere to really express yourself or, feel that you're more in control of expressing your passions. You've got lots of new ideas. Some of you may actually set up an entrepreneurial business this month, but this is a card with the Knight of Wands where you're really kind of like determined or excited to have a new adventure. This is a card of wanting to be independent. So some of you may be wanting to set up, but you may feel now is not the time, or you may feel a little bit nerves. Don't doubt your skills. You're very, very talented. You're very gifted at what you do, okay? There may be something also that perhaps you feel is a little bit of a risk in your life right now. I feel like if you're given a set of options this month, and it feels that you're taking a chance on something, I definitely see it working in your favor, but I would definitely take some time to step back and really do your due diligence, visualize all eventualities, and make sure you get all the necessary facts before you take a leap of faith on something, okay? It's not that it could go either way, but I feel because the Knight of Pentacles tells me that it will become something that's solid, but I feel like it takes some thinking, or it may take some restructuring or adjusting. They're actually showing me a pair of scissors in the water right now. So it may be that you have to cut something loose before you do it, or it may be that you need to make adjustments or restructure or edit something before you can make what you want happen, okay? You will make it happen, so it's going to be very successful for you as well. Also, scissors can mean that you're cutting something out that is negative or no longer has a place in your life. I mean, literally, some of you may be cutting your hair this month or something like that, and it just gives you like a new lease of life, a spring in your step. You may also, over the next 6 weeks, see scissors symbolically. So you may actually go out on the street and, on the sidewalk, there is a billboard and there's like scissors on it, or someone may have like a tattoo that's got scissors. So just look out for scissors. They actually indicate that negativity is being cut out, or you're restructuring in a way that's very positive. You're making space for something better, something more rewarding coming on in. Also, the Knight of Wands, if you're setting up that entrepreneurship, it's going to be very successful. Your ideas have power. This is about you trusting in your vision and acting accordingly and remaining true to what you truly want and value, okay? So this is really a card of you. If there's anything that's negative for example, if you work in a toxic environment or there's a friendship that's turning into like a frenemy energy, I see you sticking to your values and you're not letting anyone get in the way of what you believe is right for you, okay? So this is about listening to your heart, not conforming, and having that independence. Also with the Knight of Wands energy, this is a card of really recharging your batteries after perhaps a pause or a timeout. You may have been burning the candle at both ends and you're really close to burnout. So just watch out for fatigue and things like that, because I feel some of you may have been a little bit overloaded and, you know, because the Four of Swords is saying rest, okay? At the end of the month, there's definitely a call for you to take things a little bit slower is what I'm seeing there. Now, Two of Pentacles, you're going to be very productive this month, okay? You're going to be pulled in lots of directions. And if some of you have two streams of income, some of you may be struggling briefly. That's why they want you to get some rest, struggling to just do it all. Remember, you are a human being. You don't always have to be a human doing. So have a little bit of compassion for yourself. If your body is crying out for a little bit of a rest, listen to it. Recharge those batteries. The world can be won another day. So just watch out for that, okay? Now also, I mean, all your cards are indicating balance. Know when it is time to take action and when it is time to take a little bit of step back. Two of Pentacles, you're going to be multitasking, okay? So it's going to be very productive, but just don't overstretch yourself. I don't know why they keep reinforcing this message. It's obviously there for someone out there. You obviously need that. They're indicating your ships are coming in. Everything is working as it should be. You're in the right place at the right time. And actually, the end of the month sees a lot of great news coming on in, a lot of prosperity, abundance, and just feeling a little bit more, it's like you're coming into your own. As soon as you hit that birthday month feeling, things just start looking better and feeling better across the board. I mean, you've got the Empress energy there. That's your overarching energy. So you are someone who is super talented. You're so good at what you do. So you're going to have lots of bursts of creativity. Doesn't matter what working environment you're in, you're just going to shine in the environment that you find yourself in. If you're retired, this is definitely you getting out into nature. If you've got children, you're connecting to children. You're in the flow of love and goodness this month. But this card indicates that you're manifesting at a very high level, okay? So you're being invited to reconnect with nature this month, especially at the end of the month, and you're creating more abundance and prosperity there as well. Now, this is a card of creating a life of luxury. And because you have the Nine of Pentacles there, I definitely see this as a financially exciting month for you. But also, more than that, it's about you putting yourself first, putting your own needs first. You tend to be a person who is an overgiver, or you're always making sure everyone in your life is okay. You're always checking in with other people, making sure they're all good. This month, of course, you're still going to do that. You're a wonderful human being. But at the same time, you're going to just have a little bit more time for you. This is a card of, you know, being I don't want to say a better version of yourself, because you're awesome all by yourself, okay? There doesn't need to be any improvements, but this is about you getting the rest you need, connecting to the exercise or diets that you need in order to be feeling the best version of yourself, okay? This is a card of really like brimming with potential in all areas. So some of you may actually get news this month on a promotion or raise, or someone in a position of power. If you work at a company, they actually notice your skill set. They see how creative you are, how talented you are, and how good you are at what you do, and they want to elevate you, okay? I actually see more money being offered, or some sort of, I mean, it could even be, if you're an entrepreneur, it could be a financial, how can I put that? Investment that you've got comes to term or fruition. There's definitely some more money offered to you this month, for sure, okay? Now, we do have that Four of Swords. I think I don't want to over egg the pudding on the Four of Swords, because I've already been given this message so often for you in this reading already, which is to rest, rest, rest. I do apologize for the sound in the background there. My folks are here for a couple of weeks, and, you know, they've just been living life. I love that. So, you know, you'll hear the occasional, like, bang at the door and things like that. But let's move on. The Four of Swords basically is to renew your energy. Some of you may be taking some time out to really focus. And I see a lot of you really deepening your connection to either meditation or to having conversations with Source, okay, or you know, a religion or a belief that you celebrate. This is a card of also healing. So if some of you have been, you know, laid up because you're not feeling very well, or you've gone through a procedure, or you've actually just had to take some time out to strengthen yourself after maybe a seasonal. Well, I don't want to say seasonal cold, because I feel like your energy is depleted. That's what I'm feeling in your reading. You're actually taking the time you need to rest, and you're going to heal. Okay, so do take that time there as well. Now, Four of Swords actually indicates a couple of things. One is mental clarity. So you are going to be a little bit more organized. You're going to see things for what they truly are, and you're going to be able to act accordingly. So lots of clarity, lots of mental prowess going on in the month of March there. And some of you may feel like withdrawing a little bit, even though it's your birthday month, and lots of people are going to want your attention because they want to celebrate you. But you may feel like, hibernating a little bit. I do feel like once you've recharged those batteries, you're going to emerge that wonderful Aries, passionate Aries that you are. So don't worry about that, but sometimes we all need to take a little bit of a step back. Also with that Four of Swords there, they're indicating you are finding a better way to stress management. Now that also comes from your 6th house, okay? So I feel like you are really restructuring in order to bring peace of mind, okay? So what they're giving me with that Four of Swords for you, if there's something you're worried about, or if you have to make a decision on something, they really want you to just take a step back and think logically about each situation. Breathe, because what is meant for you will never pass you by. You cannot make a wrong decision. You can only make the decision that you feel is right for you in that moment, and it shall be so, okay? They want you to sort of really look at taking a step back and asking yourself, is the thing that you're worried about, will it matter in 5 years' time? Okay, of course, the effects of your decision may ricochet into 5 years' time, but if it doesn't matter, then, don't worry about it, or try not to, okay? If there's something you can change about your circumstances that you're worried about, then change it. Just do it, action it. You're instinctive, you are talented, you have a lot of empathy, and you're very intuitive. So you know the right path to take if you really check inwards, okay? And if, of course, there's something you cannot do about your circumstances, you cannot change in this moment, then don't worry about it, because whatever is going to be, okay? But what I see here is your outcome, whatever this is that you may be worrying about. Not everybody's going to be worrying about something, but whatever it is you're trying to work out, it's all going to work out in your favor. Your 2 end cards are the Knight of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So that indicates self-reliance, self-assurance, and independence. Now, if you're looking for a new position, if you've decided to leave a position behind and move into a different career, or even just a different position at a different company, there's definitely going to be something offered to you. So if you've been putting out your resume, there's a new opportunity coming on in for you, and it is very, very exciting, okay? It's taken a while to get here, but financially it is a pretty package. This indicates that your hard work is going to be paying off for you, okay? Because you've got a lot of stamina, you're dedicated, you're industrious, and you're committed, and to your goals, and you're disciplined. That Saturn energy is going to make us all very, very disciplined. So this indicates you're going to make progress. So there's definitely a financial offer coming on in for you. Now, there may be a few administrative tasks that you have to adhere to this month. So paperwork, some of you may be looking at documents that you need to sign. Some of you also may be looking at dates of things that are about to run out, because they're actually showing me like passports. They did this in another reading the other day. They showed me passports, visas, maybe even credit cards, things like that that are expiring that you may have to renew. Some of them will be renewed automatically, some may not. So you may need to keep an eye on that, especially if you want to travel, okay? So it just may delay things if you don't get it in on time. Now, for those of you who are retired, I definitely see you being more effective with your finances. Some of you may be wondering how to spend your time in retirement, because some of your friends may not have retired at the same time as you, so you may find it a little bit alienating in your schedule. So you may feel that, you want to know where you can meet your friends. You may have to meet them after work. What do you feel How do you fill your time going forward until such time as they retire? Or is there any like communal events you can connect to, soul tribe members? I actually see you enjoying your time, getting out into nature and exploring territory that you've not explored before. So I actually see that you're going to find that level of peace. And also you're going to connect more to your life's purpose and deepen your spiritual gifts as well. With the Nine of Pentacles, this indicates being able to save a little bit more money this month. This card indicates if you're setting up your own business, that it will be very, very financially lucrative. Or if you're already an entrepreneur and you're very creative, you may attract more clients this month, or you're bringing in more money this month, and it's going to give you that level of freedom as well, okay? With this card, they're actually showing me a dragon in the water. So look out for dragon symbols, because I feel this is about your personal power, your energy. They're giving me the word chi, okay? So this is again about your life force energy. So again, they're really indicating that this is a big deal this month. So there's obviously something that you've either got to make a decision on, or that you've got to accomplish this month, and you just need to make sure you've got that energy to do it. I mean, dragons tend to mean prosperity, good luck, good fortune, okay? So that's actually a very positive sign to see. So look out everywhere you go. You may see one just out of the blue in the next 4-5 weeks maybe. This indicates some sort of good news that comes your way you're going to be very excited about, okay? So that Nine of Pentacles is a very positive card of independence, feeling good about yourself, feeling, you know, I mean, some of you may even treat yourself for your birthday. There may have been a little birthday gift that you want to purchase for yourself. You're going to get it, and you're going to just feel on top of the world with that. And of course, life is not about either aesthetics or about buying little gifts for ourselves and things like that. It's more about how you feel inside. You're leaving the month on a high. You're feeling good about yourself. You're attractive. You're attracting opportunities, and you're just in the flow of being the wonderful you. So enjoy the moment, okay? This, I mean, towards the end of the month, it's all about you. I mean, look at that. I mean, the cards don't lie, okay? Health. So they're really indicating you're being a little bit more focused on your chi, your energy, your life force. We got the shield there, and they want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Ooh. Okay, so we have, we've got health. Okay, so being health conscious this month, that really does connect to your 6th house. It says health conscious. Some of you may go on a doctor's visit and working out and dieting. Okay, I feel like it's more that you're doing it for your health. So you may not be connecting to like a fad diet to lose weight. I feel it's more that you're just giving your body the nourishment it needs, okay? Now we've also got shield, so protecting your energy, of course. It says here, guarded, defensive, resistance, feeling vulnerable. So if you have been feeling a little bit low energy recently, or you feel your circumstances, you've been feeling a little bit vulnerable in your circumstances, you're going to get the boost that you need this month to see that actually you're in a really good position and things are getting better. I mean, you start off trying to find balance. Nine of Cups is you're getting wishes fulfilled. You got the Empress cards, you're feeling great about yourself. Four of Swords, you're getting the rest that you need. The Nine of Pentacles, you're on optimum form, okay? We've also got the disco ball, so there's a little bit of celebration going on there for you. Nightlife, fun times, parties, social events, exploring your freedom. So again, that was coming out in the reading. We've also got Saucer there. Okay, and it says gossip, rumors, insincere friends, interference, your secrets are not safe. Okay, so because we had that Devil card there, I feel you're cutting out anybody or anything toxic in your world. Intuitively, you know who these people may be, okay? But if you hear any rumors or gossip, pay no attention to them. Don't get involved in them, especially if you're at a working environment, because the walls have ears. That's what they're giving me. The walls have ears. So you may be overheard taking part in a bit of gossip, and it may be misconstrued, almost like you're doing the gossip when it's not that way at all. So just watch out for that as well. And also remember, anyone who gossips negatively to you about anybody is probably saying the same sort of stuff behind your back too. That's not a person you want in your life, really. So let's move on. We've got the heart. So, I mean, in terms of looking for love this month, that didn't really come up here. But if you are looking for love, I feel like you are attracting love at this time. I feel like there is a potential suitor that you'll meet. This person is serious about a relationship, but it's going to be a slow burn, okay? So definitely a little bit of chemistry there. There is a potential also for someone who's in and out of your life who finds you very, very attractive. They may reach out for your birthday telling you that they miss you, all of those things. If they are a transient energy in your life, they keep going in and out of your life, and you want something a little bit more permanent, then I see you cutting this person out. We've got emotions there with that heart card. It says, focus on love, heart's calling, affairs of the heart, okay? So I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. We got the elephant. Now the elephant removes obstacles from the path, moves forward, and is a pillar of strength. So I feel like you are charging ahead, maybe in a methodical way or at a slower pace, but you're still making progress and you're removing any obstacles in your path. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonated for you, my beautiful Aries. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aries. Love and light.